What's up, YouTube? RailFanatic15 here with a new vantage point. I got this cool tripod, and we're way off the ground right now. We are not at the stupid Lego tripod. I don't even know where the Lego tripod is, honestly. Where? What? Did I lose it? Oh, I wanted that for old time's sake. Where did it go? Anyways, I used to use a Lego tripod, and the phone used to sit on directly on the table. Now we're like above the air. We're looking down at the cars when we reviews. You know, everything is up. Our spirits are up. Our heads are up. Our tripods are up. Our dicks are up. Anyways, we're gonna get into the diecast review. This is gonna be on the a Graham Rahal. Why did I say a Graham Rahal? It's gonna be on the Graham Rahal car, the United Reynolds car. This car's autographed. Look at this vantage point. We're looking down at the car, and it's actually like a good view. Bam! I feel good. We're moving up in life. Also, the fact that maybe the video quality looks better because this is my old phone. This is an iPhone 6. This is still... See, that's why I got a new phone. Also, the problem with this phone was it would never charge. Like, I'd put it at charge and it'd get to like 16% and then it'd go down. And then, of course, you know, like it's dead. So that's the reason I got a new phone. Only problem is my 2018 IMSA footage from the IMSA race, it's all on here. And I tried to import it from iMovie last night. I just gotta say, folks, I don't think it's gonna happen. I have to keep this phone charged long enough to import it onto the camera roll and also import it to YouTube. And also, oh yeah, another reason is it's bent. I don't know why. It's literally a product of it just being in my pocket for so long. Yeah. Anyway, the one thing I did notice, I upgraded to an 8, so that's probably why the video quality looks better. But the one thing I did notice is the 8 is a lot heavier. It's also thicker. Usually when you come out with a new iPhone, they usually like always get like a centimeter bigger, and they always become a bit thinner. The iPhone 8 actually got thicker, and it's basically the same size, probably even smaller. Like, I don't know. Anyways, we can do a phone review someday, but not today. We're doing a diecast. But that's all. That's my little. It's a little talk about my IMSA footage, which is it was such a shame. That footage was so good. That was probably my best pure sound I've ever done. I had it all edited, had it all together, like a 41-minute pure sounding. It was so good, and then yeah, I don't know if it's gonna happen, guys. Graham Rahal 15. That's about the only thing different on these boxes. Also, I could tell a story about how I left the car and the box on the couch, and then I went to SIK, and then it rained while I was at SIK, and then the box got wet. That's why it looks like shit. I could tell that story, but that's too long of a story. Bottom line is, I was a little pissed. Anyways, it's just a box, so we're gonna be quick on that. Yeah. My background is very boring. We just have the Ohio State helmet, which, you know, boring backgrounds, boring lives, we're all good. Anyways, here we go. We got the United Reynolds MyJack car from Graham Rahal this year. A very nice car, very nice, especially in the chrome rims, the outer rim. In that regard, this car is so sexy. Like, it is so good. And the half and half rims, they are so pleasant to look at. But let's just take a look at the car. I'm gonna hold it so I don't have to bring the tripod down. That's gonna be the only annoying part about this. I love this video quality. I think this actually is going very well right now. The lighting might not be the best, but because my room, because it's got the wooden walls, as you can see, you know, always, the lighting, it always reflects off the wood and makes everything seem orange. I never understand, and I don't. That always makes videos hard in this room. But, not to fear, I'll be doing gaming videos soon where you don't have to worry about lighting. We got MyJack right there, and then United Reynolds. The fun story is, they said if they would have done United Reynolds, like, on the side, like people, like, think they should, it wouldn't work. It really wouldn't work on this car. It'd be like the Steelmaster car where you gotta do half and half here. United Reynolds has a bigger logo, so there's the autograph too. Fifth Third Bank, Luther, P1 Verizon, Firestone. Very, very nice car. And here's the new not camera pod, but roll hoop. It looks very nice. This one actually has the LED board, which is a shame. I wish they could have updated them and not have it, so then it'd be an Indy 500 accurate car. And Reynolds 15, Luther again, Rising IndyCar Series. Again, there's that wicker that we were talking about, the wicker. On the actual car, let's see here, there's this like thing that's on the front, that's on this front cover. There's like a thing right here that looks weird. I think David pointed that out at the GP, and it's not on the diecast. It's kind of random. Got the diffuser back here. There's the bottom of the car. I got number 133. Interesting. There's the diffuser. Normal diffuser stuff. Got the strakes. Which these sidewalls, in real life, they can actually take them off. Of course, here we can't. But they could, and they could also take the strakes off. And I believe there's also a different strake that they can choose from, like sizes and lengths. Very interesting on these used cars. I wish you could take a diecast and put it through like a wind tunnel. That'd be cool. I wish they did like detailing paint on this too. I feel like that's kind of like a thing. Also, why there's no detailed like light back here is kind of a shame. I'm not gonna like, that's not that disappointing, but it's like, yeah, you could have. Yeah, so the rear wing, very small, very, very small. They called it the boomerang. Like day one, we heard it, they were calling it the boomerang. And the funny part about them is these tips, these sharp tips, they actually put covers on them when they're in the garage area or the pit lane, so that people don't get poked by them or stabbed. Like yeah, they were that sharp, and it was kind of funny. I was like, I'm waiting for the day someone forgets those and someone actually gets stabbed. They were gonna have the story where someone actually gets stabbed by the rear wing. We got Rahal on both sides here. I feel like drivers, they always do the same name on the headrest. I don't get it. I think like Andretti is always done like under the TV pod. Hinch is always done the same thing right here, where it just says Hinch. I feel like drivers, they just always have the same thing on their headrests. And Rahal's, this has been this way since 2013 maybe. Same font, it just says Rahal. Which is funny that it just says Rahal, so Bobby could get in this car, and then Bobby could get in this car and it'd still be politically correct, having for the name at least. And then there is the TV pod situation. We got United Rentals on the top of the mirrors, and that's a difference in these 2018 Indy cars that I don't think is said a lot, is the mirrors, how they are on top of the bodywork and not connected to the tub anymore. I think that is a very good kind of thing that I like. I actually like randomly enjoy that they're on the side pods instead now. Like that's just like, it just looks better having it that way. Like I don't know. Here's the front of the car. Let me try and get a front of the car view where it focuses on the rear of the car. There we go. Very nice. This car, the only thing, I'll give it a 9 out of 10. Probably one of my favorite Indy cars of the season, but the only thing I'll dog on it is that the blue they didn't do like a metallic. They did just the shade of blue that it is. They could have done the sparkly blue, because that's in real life, that's what makes this car pop. They could have done the sparkly blue, and that's why it doesn't get a 10 out of 10 in my book. So it gets a 9 out of 10. No, I'll give it an 8, because the half and half rims, while they were 8.5 out of 10. Because they were, as if they were a great gesture, like they were very cool. They could have been the chrome, like actual chrome, and not just like the silver. They could have been this shiny chrome like the Will Power car in 2013 was. But those are nitpicks. That's why it'll get an 8.5. Like those are just little nitpicks. It's fine without, the sparkly paint and the chrome rims, but if it had it, it would have been a 10 out of 10. Because, it's not going to be perfect, but could have been. That's how it could have been perfect, is what I'm saying. So, if you like this video, leave a like. If you want to see another diecast review this week, subscribe. And if you want to see vlogs from the Battle of the Brickyard next week with David Land, you can also subscribe there too. And either way, he did all those scenarios. They seem like good reasons to subscribe. So just subscribe. Like this video if you liked it, and I'll see you in the next video.